The ladies' competition will be headed by Karen Kadavi, the defending champion, and that's coming up next. Another competitor is Elaine Zayak, world and national champion in 1982 and 81. And amid all the distraction in Detroit, she staged a very successful comeback over a decade since her last national championships.
I never ever thought I would be back to nationals, competing again. But I think this year was more exciting than probably any other year I've ever competed, because this time around it was everybody just wanted me to skate well and do well and just be happy for me to come back and be able to skate again at 28. So it was more of a different kind of feeling, but the audience and the reaction after both my programs I'll never forget. And I'm so glad no matter what had happened, the feeling that I got skating there, I'll never forget.
At the start of the technical program at this championship, she opened with a very beautiful layback, a good position, a wonderful spin. But it wasn't to be her evening. Right here, she struck an edge. And a fall like that, going straight down, can cause a lot of damage. And even though she went along to continue the program, pulling certain jumps off, the hurt was there.
She was unable to hold back her feelings of disappointment as well as the pain from the fall. There is uncertainty whether Elaine will skate today due to the injury of that left knee. Well, Elaine Zayak went to her first World Championships at 16, this young lady, Michelle Kwan, at 13. But what a different world it is today.
In the last few years, the world of figure skating has turned topsy-turvy. Compulsory figures have disappeared, the Cold War has ended, Eastern and Western skaters are working together. Professional skaters have re-entered the world of the Olympics. Skating has become front-page news, and professional opportunities have burgeoned. It boggles the mind and raises just one question: are our skaters better for it? Well, let's look at history. Since 1948, the U.S. has won at least one medal in every Winter Olympic Games. But in the World Championships, we've come up empty since 1992. Now, is this just a temporary slump, or have we lost our will? Are our teaching methods less efficient? We asked the players of this game about this.
The incident that happened at our nationals certainly destroyed some of the mental energy that all of us had, and the strain of wondering what was going to happen next did not help the American team.
It looks like we're in a slump, and I think I'm part of it all. I'm new to the world scene, and hopefully I can stay there, and hopefully that when I get back there, then I'll have a little experience under my belt, so next year I'll be able to handle it better.
Being down in 8th or 7th or 6th place, it makes you want to be up in the top group.
I hate working. I'm a very lazy person. I hate working, but I like winning.
Skaters need a solid technical foundation. Doing jumps right in competition means learning to do them correctly in practice. Both the skater and the coach have to learn them correctly from scratch, no matter how difficult that may be. Evie Scottfold has coached 2 Olympic silver medalists.
I think Evie has the patience of Job. He makes the skater continually go back to the basics. Whereas most coaches, they get tired of it because it's very hard work.
When you run through a program on a day-to-day basis, what you're doing every single day is probably what you're going to get as the end result. You know, you cannot expect miracles.
With the commercial opportunities available today, the path to the Olympic podium is littered with distractions for young skaters.
We, as a nation, aren't probably as hungry for the world medals as the people from the Ukraine and from Russia and from Japan and wherever else, because they're trying to make a name for themselves.
There's so much talk of the endorsements and the commercials, and these amateurs now can do mini tours and television specials. And I mean, when
we were training, like Elaine and I were training, and we didn't have any of that. I mean, we had a couple of maybe outside shows, and we were just stuck to train, and the passion and all the attention was on our training and on competing and what we were doing.
American skaters do have more options, but do they also have the heart it takes to be a champion?
How good do I want to be? I want to be considered one of the best skaters in the world.
We haven't lost our will. It's just that skaters have to continue to develop a solid technical foundation, which in turn will create their enthusiasm, foster their consistency, and make the artistic development of a skater possible. How often do we see a superb layback, or a fully stretched spiral, or a blurred scratch spin? But we do see falls on triple flips far too often. As long as their basic technique is nurtured, our young skaters will again win Olympic medals and develop into great artists.
What a picture there. The ladies' competition should prove to be very interesting. When Rosalind Sumners won her medal at Sarajevo, Michelle Kwan was only 3 years old. And the ladies are coming up next.